In today's video, I am going to teach you how to indent in Smartsheet. To begin, open your sheet. This means you should navigate to the Smartsheet workspace where your table or project is stored. When the sheet loads, look at the grid of rows and columns in the main area of the screen. Indenting is something you will apply to specific rows, so you want to make sure you are viewing the correct sheet before you start making changes. Once you are in the right sheet, take a moment to find the row you want to indent. Indenting is often used to show hierarchy, like subtasks under a main task, or to visually separate related items, so your sheet is easier to read. Before you click anything, scan the left side of the grid and locate the exact row label or the row content that matches the item you want to shift inward. Now select the row you want to indent. In Smartsheet, selecting the row is the action that tells the interface which record you are working on. Click on the row so it becomes highlighted, or use the row selection area depending on how your sheet is displayed. When the row is properly selected, you should see a clear highlight or active state that confirms Smartsheet knows which row you chose. If you accidentally select the wrong row, simply click the correct one before you continue. After the row is selected, you are ready to indent it. The next part is done using a keyboard shortcut, so be sure you are working in the sheet grid and not in a different dialog or search field. You will apply the indent command to move the selected row to the right, which creates that visual indentation effect. Now press the shortcut Ctrl plus the right bracket key. In other words, hold down the Control key, then press the bracket key that appears next to the letter keys on your keyboard. The specific key combination is Ctrl plus close bracket, which is often shown as Ctrl plus. As you do this, watch the selected row in the grid. The indentation should update immediately, shifting the row further to the right compared to rows above or below it that are not indented. If the indentation does not change, pause for a second and confirm you are still on the same selected row. Sometimes the cursor focus can shift, especially if you clicked somewhere else inside the sheet. Click the row again to reselect it, then try the shortcut again. If your sheet is locked or you do not have edit permissions, Smartsheet may not let you modify formatting like indentation, so make sure you have the ability to edit the sheet. Next, pay attention to spacing and consistency. Indenting is most useful when it clearly communicates structure, so you may want to indent multiple related rows in the same way. If you selected one row only, you can repeat the process for additional rows by selecting each row and applying the same Ctrl plus close bracket shortcut. With each pass, the row will move further inward, helping you group items visually. When you are satisfied with the indentation level, you can continue working on your sheet as normal. You may also need to adjust other rows to match the structure you intend. The key idea is that indenting applies to the selected row, and the shortcut is what performs the shift. And that covers everything you need to know. And that is all there is to it.